and every one of you. Now, today's video, I've been waiting for this and I've been putting this off for too long actually, so we're going to be talking about the top 10 cards, and that's right, Battle of Legend for Relentless Revenge. It's a new set that just came out. It's got a lot of good reprints, which means a lot of those big heavy hitters that came out when the first set came out, like Maximum Crisis, Breaker, Zip Shadow, you know, all those really big ones that came out. They reprinted them, so now they're ultra rare, except for a few who are like super rare, but still, it's really, really cool. Anyway guys, I have a paper right here that tells me, of course, that I wrote down for the top 10 cards, so we're going to be going over it. The reason why I have this paper right here, so that way, you know, I can read over it and tell you guys about it. But anyways guys, if you do like this video, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I've been wanting to upload this for a while, but I just got done working. Started at 6:30 and ended at 12, so yeah, I just started this video, so this is going to be absolutely fun. Anyways guys, if you do like this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to do as much as I can eventually. Anyways guys, let's get on with it. So of course these are the top 10 cards that are coming out that I'm really excited about. For number 10 we have Michion the Timelord. Now, Michion is a new Timelord card that was out ever since Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds happened, when Zone, or Z1, basically owned all the Timelords, including the anime ones that, you know, you really don't see until Relentless Revenge came out and they printed off the rest of them. So Michion is very, very awesome. She's a level 10, basically she can be normal summoned, and here's where if you control no monsters, and here's where it gets even better. When she's involved in a battle or when she attacks, your opponent's life points get cut in half, which to me sounds extremely busted, because you can run 3 of those in the deck and just start burning the crap out of your opponent with Time Lords, which means Time Lord decks out there, whew, they're gonna be really, really, really nasty with all the new support that came out. Yes, I know, new Link support, new Time Lords popped out, so yeah, it is absolutely busted. It's good to go for your rank 10s or for Links if you're that kind of person. But yeah, Michion's at number 10. Then we at number 9, guys, we got Gabrion the Time Lord. Now, Gabrion is another one from 5Ds, and his effect is when he is involved in a battle. Excuse me, I'm still sick. When he's involved in a battle or he's attacking, you shuffle all cards your opponent controls right back into the deck. It's basically like a drowning mirror force, but it wipes out everything on your opponent's field and just shuffles it back into the deck. But here's where it gets interesting. They draw a card for each card that was sent back from his effect. So they could have a huge hand and a huge advantage. So, you know, Gabrion is kind of semi, you know, you want to run 1 at most. I run 2 just because the effect is pretty funny. It's like attack, effect, your whole field just whoosh, it just got sent back for a reason. But yeah, Gabrion is a new Time Lord that came out, and he looks like a lot of fun to test out. For number 8, guys, this is one of the more interesting ones. We have Raffion the Time Lord. Now, for Raffion the Time Lord, of course, it came out in 5Ds. It can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and you can't take damage with Time Lords, which is the reason why so many people at my locals hate them. They absolutely do not like them because of their effect just to not be destroyed. They can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects, which is pretty sweet. But the other reason why I like Raffion is because it has the effect to where if it attacks or it's involved in an attack, it has the ability to target the monster that it's attacking, and basically your opponent takes damage equal to the monster's attack. So it's kind of like a built-in Volcasaurus effect, where you detach a material normally with him and target a monster, destroy it, and they take damage to its attack, but she just targets it and they take damage to its attack. So that's another really good burn card that came out. I'm really excited about these new cards coming out because it's going to be absolutely awesome doing it. And let's see, number 7, we have number 90, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. Now, this is the newest Photon support that came out, and a lot of people have been wanting to know, you know, what's its effect, what does it do, you know, what set it comes out in, Battle of the Legend. It's really, really cool because I haven't read much about its effect, but all I know is it's new Galaxy Eyes support, and for those of you who like playing Galaxy Eyes, that's some support coming out. Well, it came out like a while ago, but still, that's some support that I know a lot of you are going to be running for those Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons. You can overlay, you can go into those really ridiculous combos. Let's see, number 5, I didn't have a number 6 written down sadly, but number 5 we got Brilliant Fusion reprinted as a secret rare, and holy crap, does it look incredible. I just went online not too long ago because I'm trying to build a Gem Knight deck, and I just looked at it as a secret rare, and wow, it's beautiful. I mean, not as beautiful as the ultimate rare from OP6. I mean, you gotta admit, that card is really nice, but the secret rare one, really nice. It's a reprint, which means it definitely dropped its value. And basically, you can fusion Gem Knight Seraphinite, get an extra normal summon, and go into your Link summon, You can go into probably a Topologic or probably a Borreload, probably turn 2, turn 1 if you're lucky. But yeah, Brilliant Fusion came out, absolutely beautiful. My hair's getting in the way. Number 4. For number 4, guys, we have Gamma Seal, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. Now, I can't remember what set it came out in. I'm pretty sure. I think it was Maximum. No, not Maximum Crisis. I don't know. It's one of those two. But Gamma Seal, when it came out, I think it was a super rare. Oh yeah, from the Megatins, it was a super rare, and it was really hard to get at the time. Now it's printed as a secret rare, and wow, does it look gorgeous? The whole secret rarity effect around the entire picture of the color of the card looks absolutely incredible. He's basically good for if your opponent has a Link monster like a Borreload or a Topologic or a Trispania or any of those big Link monsters you really don't like. You basically tribute their monster and basically give them a Toidle. That's about it. You just, here, have a Toidle. Okay, I summon a Jizikiru, the big 3300 beat stick, and just kill it. But yeah, it's reprinted as a secret rare and it's absolutely gorgeous. I suggest you guys go onto Amazon right now. All these cards I'm listing off are on there, and they're actually at a pretty good price. Excuse me, number 3. Number 3 for the reprint, it's a secret rare. It's from Maximum Crisis. It works extremely busted in True Dracos, and that is Dragonic Diagram. Now, sadly, Masterpiece True Draco Slaying King, rip in peaches, my dude. You have been forbidden because you're just too busted right now as it is. With the new Link support coming out, Masterpiece is like, bye-bye, and he just, whoops, he's not there anymore. But now Draco Fighter's back, which means, oh boy, the deck's not dead yet. It's still alive. But yeah, they reprinted Dragonic Diagram. It is absolutely beautiful. Excuse me. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorites to run in True Draco Demise. You know, if you're running a Mono Iwado, which somebody ran that at the last YCS, which was my boy Team Samurai X1, and that was by far one of the best decks he did. He got top 64. He managed to get the Diablo System Mind Hacker playmat, which looks absolutely incredible. But yeah, Dragonic Diagram's a really big hitter. It's one that I love the most, especially in those decks. And yeah, all these cards are absolutely incredible. Number 2. For number 2, if I'm trying to remember correctly, number 2 we got Solemn Strike as the reprint, and that's a super rare. I mean, not super rare. That's an ultra rare, and ooh. Whew, it's nice to have that as a reprint again, but it's an ultra rare, so it dropped down price yet again, because the original one was a secret rare from Breakers of Shadow, and that was like almost 60, 70 bucks, which is now the ultimate rare version of it. But yeah, it was reprinted as an ultra rare. It looks really nice. It basically, if you guys don't know what this effect is, when your opponent activates a monster effect, basically pay 1,500, negate it, destroy it. Simple as that. It's basically a lot better than a Solemn Warning or a Solemn Judgment, which, yeah, Solemn Judgment and Monster Reborn have been at 1 because they took off the Forbidden List, which means a lot of people are like, yay, it's off the Forbidden List. And in the category of number 2, guys, I'm also going to say, is Topologic Gumblar Dragon. Now, this is the newest Topologic Link monster that came out in Relentless Revenge, and oh boy, whew, that's a decent burn card, because it has the effect where during each of your standby phases, I think it's, if I remember correctly, you basically discard 2 cards, and so does your opponent. Funny thing here, if your opponent only has 2 cards, they discard their hand because of it. Guess what happens? They take 3,000 points of damage, so you're hoping to use card destruction, not card destruction, I think it's hand destruction. Yeah, that's right, hand destruction multiple times, get them down to 2 cards, use this effect, make them discard those 2, and hey, look, you take 3,000. So another good burn card that, in my opinion, is absolutely busted. And finally, guys, the number 1 card in the set that I am blown away by, it was from the Battle City when it was Kaiba versus Siegfried, and that is, ooh, I'm surprised. It's actually really, really busted, and that is the Golden Castle of Stromberg. Now, when the Golden Castle came out, it was in the anime of Kaiba vs. Siegfried. I mean, not Kaiba vs. Siegfried, Yugi vs. Leon. And Leon played that card, and oh my goodness, it's literally like an invisible golden castle that has a really busted effect. The only reason why I like it is because you basically mill the top 10 cards of your deck during each of your standby phases to keep this card rolling, which I really wouldn't run as much. I just have it for a collector value, but some people could run it like for Burning Abyss, for any Lightsworn deck, you know, anything that just mills like crazy. And then its effect is basically when your opponent declares an attack, use a Golden Castle effect, negate it, and they take damage equal to half the attack of the monster. So it's kind of like a Dark Sanctuary in a way from, I can't remember what set this from Dark Sanctuary. That's that one field spell Bakura used, but it's basically like that, but you have to mill the top 10 during each of your standby phases to keep that card out, and so, oh boy, that's literally like milling your whole deck out just to keep a field spell, which, hey, if you want to, go for it, but me, Not really. I'd mainly run that in Burning Abyss or Lightsworn, you know, because those decks rely on you milling into your graveyard and using effects to summon. But yes, guys, that is the top 10 cards, and of course, Battle of Legend Relentless Revenge. I will be doing an opening on it. 2 boxes. I'm at 100 subs, guys, so I'm going to do a very special video about that, which is, of course, the opening, the huge support, the huge thank you, guys, for staying there for the longest time. I'm surprised I even got to 100, which is mind-blowing because I've never really gotten there before, and it took me like 3 years to finally get there, and I'm absolutely happy that that happened. But anyway, guys, hope you guys did enjoy that video, and as always, this is Lucas from Team Draco Pals signing away.